Hey YouTube, Amanda here on behalf of Core TCG. Today I'm here to discuss some interesting fuel for Divine Judgment of Spellbooks. If you don't already know, Divine Judgment is a support card that will be released in the next set. Its effect is, during the end phase of the turn you activated this card, add any number of Spellbook spell cards from your deck to your hand, except Divine Judgment of the Spellbooks, up to the number of spell cards activated this turn after this card was activated. Then special summon one spellcaster type monster from your deck, whose level is less than or equal to the number of cards that you added to your hand this way. You can only activate one Divine Judgment of the Spellbooks per turn. But the spotlight card today I want to cover is Toon Table of Contents. Now after Judgment's activation, Toon Table alone gives you 3 spell cards to count towards Judgment's activation. You activate Judgment, you Toon Table, search that Toon Table, search Toon Table again, and then you get Toon Gemini Elf. Toon Gemini Elf is a 1900 beater, and while she can attack the turn she's summoned, she has a Reaper-like control effect that lets your opponent discard when she attacks, and she's also a spellcaster target for all of your spellbook effects and conditions. In this duel, for example, the deck immediately explodes. The Elf search addresses the drawback of the low monster count that you have, and it gives you the ability to activate Spellbook of the Master. So in the end phase, I add a ton of cards to my hand, I do Justice Shenanigans, and I add High Priestess. This is also one of the reasons a healthy trap balance is beneficial. It gives you out to Shockmaster, the ability to set safely, and an extra upper hand in addition to the plus that you've already received via Judgment. Fate has become highly playable with the amount of graveyard feed. It's only necessary at 1, because you can banish it and recycle it with Eternity, or you can return it to deck via Tower and then research it through Power, Magician, Secrets, Judgment, or Master. The next duel shows the typical play that the deck can make without the need of Toon Tables. Judgment is played first, and all that's needed afterwards to continue the play is Secrets. Secret searches Master, Master searches Tower, and at this point 3 spells have been activated. So in the end phase you get 3 spellbooks and a special summon Justice, which can also be activated on the same end phase to add High Priestess and another spellbook, as we all know. This is exactly where traps come in handy, as I stated before. Hand traps tend to be a drawback for this deck. It forces you to discard more in the end phase, and it doesn't really provide aggressive enough interruption for the opponent. Because I had Mirror Force and Torrential in this duel, I was able to completely shut down my opponent's Fire Fist plays and devastate him next turn with High Priestess. That's the gist of the capabilities of the deck. Judgment gives you so many options, and it'll definitely be a card that breaks this deck next format. If you're interested in the build I was using in this video, it's obviously subject to change because of the inevitable ban list and other support cards for other decks that will impact your tech choices in Spellbook. But the list is here. And of course, this week's coupon code is ToonCore. You can enter it during checkout on Core's website for a 10% return in store credit for all of your Yu-Gi-Oh! Single purchases. My name is Amanda. I hope this video has helped. Take care.